Hello everyone, my name is Chef Lee. Today I'm gonna be showing you how to make I call it aging soup in Korean, but it's also known as rice cake soup with dumpling in it. A few weeks ago we made the vegetable dumpling. Maybe you guys remember it or not, but we made the dumpling with the dry shiitake mushrooms and tofu and aged kimchi and things like that. We steamed it and served with dipping sauce. But today I'm gonna show you how to make I'm gonna show you how to make the really nice vegetable stock, and then I'm gonna show you how to make the rice cake soup. Okay, so first we need to make this stock. So I'm gonna show what I use for my vegetable stock. Okay, so here I have a few different items. This is the dried kelp, kombu. Okay, dashima. Okay, so I have it right here. It's a really nice umami flavor, savory flavor. First MSG was driven from kelp. Okay, so natural MSG kelp has in it. Here I have a dry shiitake right here. Also the dry shiitake, while they're drying, okay, they're gonna build really deep flavor. This is a Korean radish. Okay, mu. It's similar to Japanese daikon, okay, but it's a little bit different. So this is organic, that's why it's so small. Very good flavor. This is a scallion. I'm gonna just use a root of it, okay. The top, we're gonna use it for the garnish in the soup. Nice organic carrot, onion, organic again. I'm gonna start putting water. Whenever you make stock, you wanna do cold water, okay. Every stock, cold water, okay. That's the principle that we learn and teach in cooking school. So I'm gonna add everything in that I need, and then I'm gonna transfer to the fire, and then I'm gonna start boiling them. So first I'm gonna put some shiitake mushroom, just like that. 3 quarts of water here. Onion. One of the reasons I like to use organic is clean. So all I need to do is just wash it with water, and then I could just eat it after that. I'm just gonna cut out the little root. Contains a little dirt. I could use the skin of the onion, which also has a really good flavor. Put that in. Then I'm just gonna use a scallion root. Boop. 1 carrot. So I'm gonna cut off the top. I don't want to put it too much in there, probably for that. I'm gonna just cut it in a little thin shape like this, so it could extract more flavor. Daikon. Sometimes they put it at the whole like this. I like to cut it in this way. The dry kelp. Okay, dry kelp is gonna go at the end. You don't wanna put the kelp from the beginning and boil it, then it's gonna extract too much MSG out, and then it's gonna react differently with the heat and everything. Your stock might get a little sticky. So we're gonna save this right here. So for now, I'm gonna transfer it to the fire, and then I'm gonna bring to the boil. When it boils, I'm gonna slightly lower the flame to the medium high, and then I'm gonna simmer for about 20 minutes, okay? My stock is on right now, so it's gonna take some time. So meantime, I'm gonna show you what different ingredients for the rice cake soup. Put a little bit of garlic. I'm gonna mince it or make it into a little paste, and just put a little bit. Eggs, okay? It's gonna go at the end, so it's gonna make the soup almost like an egg drop soup. Here we have the rice cake. These are the sliced rice cake. It comes out a little big cylinder, okay? Comes out from the machine, and then they cut it. Normally they cut it this big, and then when it's dry, they slice it to this way, okay? Remember, this is kind of like compact rice, cooked rice. So maybe about this much is like a 1 bowl of rice. Eating about this much, that's a lot of starch. About 1 portion is about this much, okay? Then I'm gonna put water in it, cold water, not hot water. Garlic, as you can see, I'm just gonna use it just a little bit. I'm gonna need just about this much, very little bit. Crack the egg. Essential tools in Asian kitchen, chopstick. It could become anything, just like this. Now I'm using it as an egg beater. When I used to work it in a hotel in Times Square, I had to make brunch and breakfast. Guess what I use in my line? Chopstick. Okay guys, so the stock is just started to boil. As you can see, it's rapidly boiling right now. Okay, so I'm gonna lower it. I don't want to be hard boiling. I want a little bubbling, but not too rapidly. Okay, it's been about 15 to 20 minutes. It's been simmer. So as you can see, there's a little color in it from the dry shiitake, skin of the onion, and little carrot. Heat is off, okay? Fire is cut off. And then I'm gonna sip my kombu in there, just like so. 15 to 20 minutes, okay? And my stock is ready to be strained. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. I'm gonna take out my kombu. As you can see, it's soft. There's a little sticky. Now I'm gonna strain my stock. My measuring cup to scoop all the stock out. Once it cools down, then you could add it into your fertilizer bucket. We are ready to make the soup. First, I'm gonna add the stock. This is about 2 portions that I'm making for 2 people. It's about this much. Remember we soaked the rice cake? They're right here. They're ready to go in. I'm gonna start season. Okay, so remember the garlic? Just a little bit of garlic. Garlic goes in there. I'm gonna have to adjust the seasoning later, but I'm gonna base season right now. Okay, here's a cooking wine, mirin, just a little bit. Here's a little salt. I'm gonna adjust seasoning with the little soy sauce and black pepper. Start to boil. I'm gonna add a little soy sauce now. Okay, once you start boiling, I'm gonna grab my dumplings. I froze my dumplings from last time and then I took them out about 20 minutes ago. They're boiling, dumpling goes in. Once dumplings start to float on top, that's the time to put the rice cake. Okay, the rice cake. Right now, as you can see, rice cake is a little hard, but they're gonna get really soft. I definitely have to season more. I'm gonna put soy sauce. A little more salt, a little pepper. Wait until it boils. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the garnish. So scallion, I like a little bias, just like so. Scallion ready. Mushroom here. I'm gonna use it as a garnish. So cut off the stem, and then I'm gonna slice it really thin. Almost like a hair. I got my garnishes ready, plus the egg right here. My soup is boiling again, so I'm gonna check the rice cake if they're soft enough. As you can see, they're a little hot, but they became a little elastic and very soft right now, and very chewy when you eat it. Okay, just let it boil for maybe like a 30-second more. Meantime, I'm gonna check the seasoning one more time. Pretty good. Crack of pepper. So they're almost done. Okay, and then once you see these foams coming up, could kind of skim the foam a little bit. So right now it's rapidly boiling, boiling. I have the egg. Egg doesn't come seasoned, okay? So I'm gonna add a little salt in there, mix it. Now turn off the heat. Heat is off, okay? There's no more fire. And then you just drizzle on top, just like so. And don't stir them. You can see eggs being cooked right now, okay? Stir them, you're gonna get very murky broth. Put it in a nice bowl like this one. Oh, look at this little bird. Good amount of rice cake. And the dumplings. Shiitake mushroom. Sliver of the scallions. Little pepper on top. And voila. So here's my rice cake soup, known as aging soup, because we eat this soup every New Year's. Our custom is that when you eat this soup, you get 1 year older. As we're getting older, we only ask for the half of the soup. The rice cake soup in Korea, normally we make the base is the beef broth, rather. We make meat dumpling, and then there's a lot of meat in it. But this is a vegetarian option, and only thing not fully vegetarian is the egg. So if you're not over vegetarian, then you could take out the egg part. This becomes a vegan then, okay? It looks very nice. Normally we serve with some kimchi on the side and then a few different side dishes, okay? But this is a rice cake, okay? I hope you guys enjoy it and then enjoy your cooking as well. Thank you guys.